You know, it figures that after testing and everything going smoothly yesterday, that today it would just decide the crap out on me. I am keeping an eye on it. Hopefully things improve. I'm not sure how bad it is right now. Am I lagging horrendously to anybody that's in the stream right now? Doo-doo-boo. This could also be a I just picked a really bad time to stream thing. I might have to say sorry to YouTube and not stream on there for today. Although I don't know. My connections on both things say they're doing alright, which is strange. All right. We're just gonna have to see how this works. I will keep an eye on the stream and hopefully it stays looking like this. All right. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am playing Dragon Quest Monsters because I didn't really know at the stream at this time of night. Wanted to see if multi-streaming was still going to work on the second day. And I have somewhere to be in like 3 hours. Okay, where am I at? Where am I? What was I doing? I think I wanted to craft a couple of monsters last time I left off on this. If you don't know what this game is, Dragon Quest Monsters is a kind of akin to Pokemon, a monster grabbing what would you even call that, a simulator? But it also has aspects of like fusing monsters together to make another monster. Actually, it's more correct to say it's kind of like Persona. Yeah, it feels a lot like Persona in that aspect. How are the streams doing right now? Looks like it's still fine. That's good. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Anybody watching this, if the stream is lagging horrendously, please tell me. One-man army. Do I want to make that? I mean, I can. I was kind of saving this for something else, though. Then again, it is a B-rank monster. Then again... Crack aficionado. I can't take that spell name seriously. I'm a bit of a crack connoisseur myself. If you catch what I'm saying. I'm not a drug addict. I'm a crack aficionado. See, if you add aficionado to anything, it makes it sound a little less terrible. I'm not addicted to meth. I'm a meth aficionado. Bum 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 bum. All right, what else do we got? I can do spiked hair. Yeah, I probably should. I was saving Napier for something, but I can't remember what. Might as well go with this. Power play. Sure, we'll go with HP booster. Why not? Why not, I say. Wait, there's no HP booster 2? Huh? What do you mean there's no HP booster 2? Unless... Oh. Oh, I understand what happened. I get what happened. That's on me. It is simply because I didn't have enough points to fully upgrade it. That and the Pier didn't actually have HP booster, so it wasn't going towards the offspring. Yes, I would like to continue. The question of the day, though, clap clap, is do I want to make one-man army? Also, what are you? Oh, right. I was looking at this. Gonna go wisdom booster. Sure, we can go paramedic. Wish aficionado. Wisdom, paramedic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Alright, what else we got? Anything cool? Anything cool? Anything cool? I can make a dual hand. That actually seems like a waste, though. Legitimately. I know for a fact I can make a... God, what is it called? An Uber killing machine? So I shouldn't be really getting rid of the killing machine unless I have a spare. We'll just hold off on that one. We'll just hold off a little bit. This, though, I'm interested in. Been looking for a reason to use the Grinferno. Just so happens that guy happens to be exactly what I need. Zam aficionado. I can get agility 2 if I put everything into it. Yeah. We might as well unlock agility 2. Hater. Hey, this guy's a hater. What even is hater? Death Defier, multi-persecutor. I wish, this is like one of my only complaints here. Why can I not look at this monster's skill list? I want to be able to look at this thing's skill list with this screen. I have no idea what multi-persecutor does. The wisdom plus 24, that kind of makes me want to take it, but then again, I could just not and take defense booster. Yeah, fine, we'll take this instead. I don't want to be a hater. Any haters in the chat? What else have we got? Surely there's imps I can grab in the overworld. Like, I haven't just been ignoring imps this whole time, have I? I could have sworn I grabbed one. It's a Mega Mohawker. I actually needed this thing for something. It was like a Mohawk slime or something like that. How do I even make this? Ah, I see. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Probably not, though. Probably not. Whew. Ooh, buddy. Dang, that thing's sick. Bro, look at this. I'm really hoping there's like an S plus rank for these tigers. Tiger, tiger, tiger. You know, the profile picture makes it look a lot more intimidating than this fat tubble larb with stubby little arms. King Foo Dog. Oh my god, that looks so cool. It looks so cool! Now the question is, there's gotta be a way to make this using a regular Foo Dog. But how? But why? How can you do this? How can she slap? Same for this. Is there a way to turn my Axosaurus into this thing? There's gotta be, right? We don't want to get rid of... Oh. Oh, is that how I make this? Yeah, sure, we can do that. I have no attachments to the candle or the bat. Zam aficionado. It ain't no crack aficionado, but it'll do the job. Zam attacking that, sure. Sure, I'm a sucker for physical attack. I don't know what this thing will eventually turn into, but I have hope it's a physical attacker. You know what always cracks me up? Whenever like there's a monster name inside of the Nintendo Switch game, and then you get to the naming screen, it's like, what would you like to call this thing? And you're like, I don't want to change the name of it. And then you get hit with the, this name is inappropriate because it has like a partial sentence as something horrible. Like, there's a monster in this called like the Bongo Drummer or something like that. It's like a floating ghost with 2 sticks. And you can't use it because it has the word bong in it. So you have to change its name every time. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Hold, please. It's not that big of a deal, but it's gonna annoy me if I don't do it. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're good. Everybody calm down. Alright, calm down! We have officially done it. We have fixed the issue. The peasants rejoiced. We can get back to the game. we can get back to our ever prolonged quest of making the coolest dragon that I can find, because as much as I love the silly little lizard I have right now, we can do better. We can do better than the snake that looks awesome whenever I use its spells. Wait. Wait. I thought I had Stump Jump. Didn't I make Stump Jump? Not that it matters too much. I'm not gonna bother with Stump Jump. We don't want to do this. Unless, of course, there's something easy I can do. Let me just get the end and see. Looks like it's gonna force me to use a C rank in order to make that. So let's not. Let's not. We'll just not bother with the dual hand for now. This is the one I'm more concerned with. Skeleton swordsmen are actually pretty easy to make. Phantom swordsmen are also kind of easy to make. Like, let me just look at this really quick. Sort by rank, please. I said sort by rank. Alright, you first. How did I make you again? Right. Right. I didn't do anything special, I just made the Axe armor and fused that one with the C rank. The other one, on the other hand, that was different. Oh right, I forgot I made you in the last stream. I forgore. Speaking of forgoring, we don't need to worry about that for now. Yeah, it is like the freest fusion in the world. I just need to keep making those. Speaking of free, wasn't this also free? To an extent, that sword is the only issue right now. That specifically will allow me to make the yellow ghost. And I can do so by using Sculpt Ice, but I can't remember the easiest way to do it. That's what Revised Search is for. I love you, Revised Search. You make things so much easier for me. Don't specify. The easiest way for me to do this, actually Saxquatch. Or Mecha Minya. Actually, no, it's probably this. Oh, thank you, game, for telling me that I can make a baby sword using another sword. That's very helpful to my cause right now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I already know! I can get a sword from the same sword! That's not rocket science. I bet you're gonna tell me I can get another Sculpt Ice from a Sculpt Ice. Shocking revelations here. But at any rate, Fromage frais. That is actually free. Actually free. We'll go with that. Ooh, you actually had attack booster. And you had wisdom booster. Hey, you know what? I'm looking forward to whatever you're gonna be. Don't like that. I kind of like Demoniac. I think Blight Splitter procs off physical damage, so couldn't hurt. Yeah, we'll go Demoniac. Or demoniac, maniac, dividends. I'm Doug Dimmadome. Dimmadang of the Dimmadome. I can't remember how that stupid. They put the Doug Dimmadome intro over the top of "You Reposted in the Wrong Neighborhood." I don't remember what that song. It was like another meme song mixed together with like a rap song. It's an old internet meme. That is it's iconic for his picture of Shaggy with his hair put over his chin. I miss the old internet days. Never been scouted. I think we can get away with don't specify and it'll still show me stuff that I can make. Actually, that's kind of helpful. Showing me all these special fusions actually helpful. Wait, how can I make an Ant Guzzler? I hate that name, by the way. Ant Guzzler, gross name. Fat Rat? But it was so hard to make Fat Rat. Oh, I didn't realize I could just make another one of these right now. Sure. I'm gonna need you, so why not? I actually just had enough to get Wisdom 2. Heckin' sick, dude. Lightning Rod is cool. Wisdom 2 is cool. Who am I kidding? Wisdom 2 is sick. Yeah, we could try and turn this one into a caster. I don't know what it's going to be. I think the last one I messed with turned into the Dark Cat. Which I still need to add to my team, and I don't know why I haven't done it. Do-do-do-do. I was watching the Game Awards today, or at least some of it. Like, I went to sleep early yesterday morning, and then I woke up. What the hell's going on in Fortnite? Like, I go to sleep, it's a BR shooter. I wake up, it's like a Lego building simulator. What happened to it? I know it still like has the regular Fortnite mode, but what did they do? I'm so confused. Like, I saw it kind of reminded me of there was a game called, oh shoot, now that I'm thinking about this, I can't remember what the game was called. Cube World, that was it. There's a game called Cube World, and it gave me those vibes, oddly enough. And I'm very certain that those two games don't intersect at all. except for maybe fighting monsters. Speaking of, like, I was really sad about what happened to Cube World. I was like one of the early buyers of the game, and then the dev went off the rails with the game that he ended up releasing, and now he's on his like redemption arc. I'm all for it, but at the same time, I'm scared. I just hope he does a good job with whatever this is going to turn into. Do I want Bluster? I don't think I do. This, on the other hand, I'm just gonna dump everything into this and see if Blade Maven has an upgrade. Because I honestly don't know. Oh, you have Whiz Booster? I am... This is why you look at both. Yo! How's it going, Absalom? Blade Maven, in fact, does not have an upgrade. I feel cheated. I feel lied to. I'm hurt. God, Slayer is so tempting. I kind of want to... Look at the bottom of Slayer, man. Look at the bottom of Slayer. 48 attack, Parallax, and then Multi-Victimizer. And then we just have Miracle Slash for this. It's Abu Salem. Ah, gotcha, brother. Gotcha. I'm having to read, I'm doing multi-chat right now, so I'm having to read all this off of my streaming window. The words are moderately tiny. You'll have to forgive if I misread a word or two. Purple Bones. Kind of shocked they didn't go with the cliched Red Bones upgrade. I feel like maybe it's not cliche. Is Castlevania the only one that does that? I swear I've seen it in other games. Purple Bones are sick though. This is a cool monster. He is a good boy. I love him, and I'll call him George. Alright, what else we got? I'm pretty sure we determined we don't want to do this. Yeah, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to wait forever. We're sorting by rank, right? Okay, good. Good. Wait, is it only showing me? I don't care about never been scouted. That's not how we operate around here. Don't specify. I need to find more friends. Oh, right. I wanted to make more shadow slimes because hypothermian is incredibly easy to make. And using this, I can make more dark cats. This is like such a free B rank monster to make. The Dark Cat is, anyway. Yeah, I'm down to make 2. I'm down to clown. Attack booster, MP booster, sure. This thing really doesn't. I mean, I guess Blighter. I guess Blighter's fine. I keep getting things that like have attack booster and MP booster and stuff like that, but I keep getting like only magical stuff. Monster Hunter Wilds 2025. Yeah, I heard there was a new Monster Hunter game. I also heard like the trailer wasn't that good. I mean, there were some, like, I kind of glanced through it. Some of the pieces of it looked pretty nice, like the lightning sandstorm with the bears. That was cool. But maybe this was like early development demo. But either way, Monster Hunter content is always welcome. Oh! That's both heartbreaking and kind of cool. It's a shiny slime. That'd be nice to see on something I'm going to keep in my party for a while, but that's not the case. That is not the case. Unfortunately. Did they announce anything else interesting in the Game Awards? I kind of like skimmed through a lot of it. They like showed a trailer. They showed a trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and that was cool. Like they showed Sid in it, and that was a nice surprise. I don't know how much of him is going to be in the game. I'm pretty sure they already confirmed Sid is not a playable character. It is nice that you get to meet him, though. Yes, Gabe. I want to make Model Slime the F rank monster by using my B rank Mogus. Amogus. Speaking of Among Us, did I like hear right? In Vampire Survivors is like teaming up with Among Us? I am so confused. Here is my current dilemma. I think if I fuse 2 Behemoth slimes together, I get a queen slime. But I also need a king slime. I mean, speaking of that, I should probably look it up and see if it's realistic for me to make it right now. There you are. What is the least volatile thing I can do? Why are you showing me Behemoth slime fusions? I don't need Behemoth slime fusions. That's not what we're doing here. I was hoping for Rune Factory 6. I doubt Rune Factory would ever announce at a Game Awards, to be honest. It's more likely to be announced at the Nintendo Directs. Like, it'd have to be something huge like Zelda, or maybe Metroid, or Smash Brothers. I think Smash Brothers was the whole thing that people got excited for watching Game Awards. People were not expecting that to emerge from the Game Awards when it first came out. Oh my god, please stop showing me Behemoth slime fusions. I don't need it. I can use my Sugar Star, I guess, but... I mean, can I make Sugar Star easily? Now see, these look a lot more reasonable. Why the game is for gold players? It's because while Rune Factory is a pretty good series, it's not nearly as popular as Nintendo's Golden Childs. Nintendo doesn't really announce things at these type of things unless it's like something they know they can generate a lot of hype with. They'll usually just save that for their own announcement trailers or streams or whatever, Nintendo Directs. Okay, how do I make a Sugar Star slime? How bad is it? Well, John, it would probably be because you're going too far that you can't see Sugar Stars. Here you are. So you're telling me I can't make a Sugar Star? Got it. I understand. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how I made this thing. Easy enough though, just go to synthesis here. Oh, spike slime, makes sense. Don't specify only slimes. That is what I like. That's what I like. I mean, it's not that bad to make. I mean, wait. If I'm making another E rank slime, then wouldn't I just... Can I really not make a Behemoth slime using a bubble slime? Has technology not been that advanced yet? Speaking of Rune Factory, I'm surprised we haven't gotten any more news about Project Dragon. Wasn't that supposed to release sometime very soon? I haven't heard a peep out of it. Not one little giggle. Not a mummer. Cube slime! Wait, whoa. Snowmangler is a slime? I thought that was a snowman. Wait, hold on. This thing is a snowman. You can't tell me that's a slime. My whole world's been turned upside down. Now this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down. Alright, I haven't been doing anything for like the last couple of minutes. I need a battle plan. Dragon what? Rune Factory Project Dragon. It is a side game that they're coming out with. They announced Rune Factory 6 and Rune Factory Project Dragon in the previous... Not this last Nintendo Direct, the one before that, last year. Essentially, what we can gather from Rune Factory Project Dragon is it seems to be a dungeon delving focused Rune Factory game. It's like less focused on farming, more on combat. I forgot. Yeah, see, that's the issue. It's been like a year. Nobody said anything. I thought it was supposed to come out in like the next few months. I don't know. Either way, I'm looking forward to whatever it is. Okay, how did I make you? Wait, they announced Rune Factory 6 in the loosest way possible. Right after Project Dragon's trailer, they showed a freeze frame of the title for Rune Factory 6 and they said it's in development. I'm not expecting to see that until a couple years from now. Yeah, I wish they had shown something for Rune Factory 6, but I just want them to take their time. We don't need another 5. And people might hear me say that and take that as I don't like 5. It's not that I don't like 5. I just don't like most of what happened with 5. Rune Factory 5's farming system was fun. It was actually really fun. The systems were all in place. Everything else was just, it needed more time in the oven.
Come again.
I haven't even gotten around to playing Rune Factory 5 yet. I will tell you, the combat and the farming mechanics, very fun. The characters are kind of forgettable though. At least in the sense that I don't really care much about them. Like their stories didn't make me care about them too much. And the story of Rune Factory 5 was also kind of... It was a Rune Factory story. That's about the best I can go with it. It wasn't bad, it was just, oh, this feels familiar. I kind of felt like a safe story, I guess would be a good way to put it. It felt very safe. But the biggest problem with Rune Factory, the biggest problem with Rune Factory 5 is the performance. The Switch has very limited, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very limited in what kind of power it can process. But even then, Rune Factory 5 looks and kind of feels like a laggy PlayStation 2 game. But I've said this before, I don't really care about graphics, but it's also just a tiny bit hard to ignore how poor the performance was. Oh god, hold on. There we go. Like, you look at a game like Breath of the Wild, and it's like, wow, that's really neat how the Zelda team could make the Switch do all that. Granted, there is still spots in Breath of the Wild where it lags heavily, but that's because like something is happening. Like anytime the machines fire at you with their laser beam, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a Speckledorf of lag. With Rune Factory though, it was like anything spawning into the screen. Come back here! Quit running from me! With Rune Factory though, it was like anything that was spawning onto the screen would cause it to lag a little bit. But even then, that wasn't too bad. I think the worst thing for me was that Rune Factory 5 was so easy. Rune Factory 5 was so easy that it was just not really challenging to play through. I could just mash the attack button and be all right. But then again, that's also because I know how the mechanics work and I can like make use of it. But even then, I've heard people say that it doesn't really feel difficult. Not to mention they took out Hell Mode. It's programmed into the game, but for some reason you can't access it. And I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. It starts with one. What was I gonna say? Slime Rain, but I don't want Slime Rain right now. I kind of wish I could. Maybe I can. Nope. I would love to be able to see like what monsters I have in my bank right now, but I don't think there's a way for me to do that. Let me just look around before I say anything concrete. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I'd have to go back to the place to see what I have and what I don't. Don't have you, though. You, I don't have. I just fused. Kick its cheeks! Wait, why am I trying to kill this thing? I wanted to catch it! Why didn't anybody say anything? Come here, friend. Oh, hold on. Beeline. There's an egg. Please have something cool in you. Gold egg? Silver egg. I'll take it. Another dragon slime. Dragon slime, dragon slime. What a frickin' dragon slime. Alright, for the, what is that? Is that balanced? Is that a scale? Is that a balanced scale? RPG for the series? I still need to find something I can use, like for a healer. I have not found a healing thing. But at any rate, there was something I was wanting to talk about. And I got sidetracked talking about, like, eggs and dragon slimes. It was... Oh my god. Why are you so strong, Rhino? Balanced. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, Rune Factory 4 did a really good job with, like, feeling just hard enough. Like, even for veteran players or whatever, it was still kind of challenging. There was obviously ways you could just cheese the game and breeze through it. Unless you're doing a level 1 hell mode. That one's a bit more complicated, but even then. But there was also, like, in Rune Factory 5, going back to that, there was a lot of bugs. Some of them were fun, though. Being able to fly through the sky was one of the funniest bugs. If nobody's seen that, like, I'm still planning on making a video on that in particular. Like, I wanted to make a video on, like, a challenge for Rune Factory 5, and I'm still working on it, but something I'm gonna be talking about is, in Rune Factory 5, there are 2 spells in particular to where if you use them together, you can get up into the air and then fly infinitely until you stop using them. Not only that, I don't know if I want to talk about this one, but there's actually wrong warping. Like, if you've ever seen The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, it's like where you input a bunch of things and you teleport to a different part of the map. There's that in Rune Factory 5, and it's so weird. But it's also really interesting to see happen. It's a kisser. Kiss on the lips. Oof, I probably still have one in my party. Yep. I should have figured that this would have happened if I didn't hit them. Rune Factory 4, you can drink Object X, and that's OP. In what context? I mean, like, there's drinking Object X to... Metal Slime! Alright, chat, we have exactly one shot at this. Maybe. Sometimes they'll choose not to run away. Cross your fingers. Please! Yo!
You're one of us now.
Let's go! It's a rank E monster, but it's so hard to get. Well, I mean, if you have Molehole, it's not that bad to get, but this fricker has been eluding me forever. Ah! Whoa!
Yeah.
There's another fricker somewhere around here that I've been trying to find but haven't been able to. It's like bag of treats or something like that. That's why. I'm assuming you're talking about the Object X drinking. Sometimes it takes a while for my text thing to pop up so I don't see immediate replies. Where do I... I mean, I use a lot of these things, so might want to be... Might just want to run back here and grab some. I also need to make a stop by the honey place. I need to grab some more she slimes. Oh, never mind. There's like plenty here. I send Twitter link. Like to my Twitter or in the chat? Because if you send it in the chat, it probably blocked it. Do 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 do. Beep, beep. Do 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 do. Yeah, if you sent it in the chat, at least on the YouTube side. Oh, it's doing this again. But yeah, YouTube will like auto purge links. I don't even know if that's something I can control. Maybe it's not, but like Twitch is a little more lenient because I have control over what it does and doesn't delete. But yeah, I didn't get your link. What I mostly used Object X for was killing monsters in Leon Karnak way before I was able to. You just chuck one at him and then stay away from him forever. Can you go see the link? I can't see the link. YouTube deleted it. It's like not even showing up for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm looking through the YouTube chat and it's just not there if you posted it there. You know, I look at some of these monsters and they look like they have a miserable existence. Take these guys, for example. How do they eat? How do they live? They look like they're full of gas. Just 24/7, like lactose intolerance gas buildup.
You're one of us now.
That's me after I eat too much melted cheese. Oh god, end me! I don't want to live! Jesus, there's so many monsters around here I just haven't seen. I like blew through this zone and never came back. Be-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do-do.
You're one of us now.
Does Pixar still make shorts like with their movies? I don't remember if like in the theaters they showed like the shorts along with the movie. I remember that they like included them on the DVDs, but like it's been so long since I've seen a Pixar movie in theaters. I actually don't know. Have I seen a Pixar movie in theaters? Maybe. No, not Up. I'm trying to remember if there's any Pixar movie I've seen in theaters, but most of the ones I think about, I would definitely remember because people would be crying. And that's something memorable in the movie theater. R4, when you drink Object X, you level up fast and easy. Are you talking about your, like, medicinal skills and stuff like that? No, not medicinal, like resistances. There is actually an even faster way to level up your resistances. All you have to do is get a sword that like deals 1 damage, put a bunch of stat inflicting stuff on it, and then like hit a monster repeatedly. For some reason, your resistances level up if you inflict the status as well.
You're one of us now.
It does make it very easy to level them up in the walkthrough I did on my channel. Near the end of it, I made a sword that like inflicted every single status effect. And I just kept wailing on, I believe it was ants. I went to the forest and just started beating the crap out of the local wildlife, putting them all to sleep and poisoning them. That was the meanest thing I ever did to anything in that series. Imagine you're just living your ant life. Some big jerk doesn't kill you. He just puts you and your family to sleep and poisons you all. He does that, leaves, you think you're safe, he comes back, does it again. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, what am I missing? I'd like lamps. What was that? Well, just hop on. Something blew up, but I didn't even see it. Be a deleting machine. I deleted those ants from existence.
Yeah.
Fine, I didn't want to be with you anyway. Brother, just leave! I could sneeze on you guys and you'd be eliminated. Just let me be. There was... Yeah, I wanted to go to the cavern so I could grab some more cats. Almost forgot to do that. Now. How are the streams, by the way, people? Is it lagging at all? It shouldn't be. I think I fixed everything, but never know. Like a white whale in ReZero. I need to watch that again. I watched the first season and then like
Now.
I didn't watch the second one because it's like a thing my brothers and I watch.
You're one of us now.
I haven't seen season 2, but I know what you're talking about. Or wait, was it season 2 that I was thinking of? The last one I watched was literally as they were just talking about like where's Rem or whatever, or who's Rem. Who Omega Lol? I don't know why I just thought of that. Just Subaru walking up to her, be like, "Where's Rem? Who Omega Lol?" Shuts the carriage door in his face. That was the end of season 1. I couldn't remember if that was the end of season 1 or season 2. I don't remember how many seasons they put out yet. There's a lot of anime that I need to catch up on, but haven't because my brothers and I watch it. I haven't seen Overlord season 4 yet. I also haven't seen... I'm considering watching Beastars. My brother recommends it. And it looks interesting from what I've seen. A lot of these things, it's like, if I watch it on my own time, I don't like watching just like a couple of episodes. I like just binging the whole series. So the challenge is finding a day where I can just do that. Oh, I remembered. Don't go this way. My brother in Christ, I will eliminate you all. Let me through. Something I'm probably gonna start watching soon is Rurouni Kenshin, the remake. Heckin' loved Rurouni Kenshin as while I was growing up. Season 2, part 1 and 2, like Attack on Titan final season. Attack on Titan, part 2, The Revenge, the final actual 3-part episode. For real this time. Like how long exactly were they how long exactly were they in the final season of Attack on Titan? Wasn't it like a couple of years? It's like, this is the final season, and then they had to hit you with, this is the second part of the final season. Then they had to hit you with, this is the final episode of the second part of the last season. They were starting to sweat as the manga author just kept putting it off. I think originally they predicted that the series was going to end for the manga. Like it was going to end within the projected series timeline, and then the author just like kept adding things like to the story. That's got to be pretty awkward, just a TV studio. Hey man, is your series about to end? Yeah. I just got a couple more things to do. And they're like, great. And then the author starts a new arc. It's like, oh god. We've already announced to the public that it's the final season.
Yeah.
What do we do? Just gotta hit them with that part 2 Electric Boogaloo. They'll understand.
Now.
I don't know why I keep thinking about Fairy Tail. Every time I talk about manga and like anime, it makes me think of Fairy Tail and I just get annoyed. Fairy Tail, like in its early seasons, was really good. I liked watching it. And then it just like it got to a point to where I think the author was like, oh god, I've made everything too strong. How do we get past this? I've got it. Friendship. And if it's not friendship, it's the enemy regretting their actions and then unaliving themselves.
Zoom.
You mean to tell me an old man, the master of magic, just got sad and ended his life? I can't even remember how exactly, like, the circumstances of that was. It was like the main villain and like an old character had a kid and he was the kid or something like that, but it was so strange. I remember like reading it in the manga and I'm like, what the hell is going on? What's going on? I don't understand the plot anymore. And then you get to like, there was this one dude, it was like a sand guy. They meet him once earlier. And it's like, oh, he's the weakest member of them. He just blows everybody away. And then he comes back and they shoot him with a magic gun. And that ends him. The strongest wizards in the guild can't even stop him. But you know what can? Magic gun. I think like it was a little bit different than a magic gun. I just remembered a gun being involved and maybe one of the characters finishing him off after that, but the key factor was a gun and I was just like, are you kidding me?
Now.
I'm trying to think of like what the worst thing I've ever seen. And like, not like anime specials, but just like anime in general. What is like the worst like plot device I have ever seen? Like, cause like, if we're just talking about straight up anime, one of the worst pieces of fiction I have ever seen was called Your Santa or My Santa or something like that. Don't watch it. Spare your eyes. It is a Christmas special anime and it is so bad that it's not even entertaining. It's not like The Room where it's like, it's bad, but in that fun and charming kind of way. No, this is just legitimately awful. I remember like,
You're one of us now.
there was like an anime club in the college I went to. Cause like the college is, I don't know why video game club was like, it wasn't as widely popular for some reason. Even though like all the college kids that I talked to were just like, yeah man, I can love video games. Like nobody bothered making a club for it. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll go to anime club between my classes.
Now.
An anime club, it was around like finals, getting close to December or something like that. So we decided to watch Christmas animes. They showed us 3 things. Soul Eater for some reason, which I like Soul Eater, so that was fine. They showed us, God, somebody told me the name of it, but it was like The gist of it was homeless people trying to get a kid back to their parents. I like that movie. It's a good movie. And then they showed us My Santa as like the finisher. And that almost finished me, man. I was cringing so hard. The worst part was in order to do a club, you have to have teachers involved. So like a teacher needs to be present to make sure you're not doing anything sus. And the teacher was just laughing the entire time, and I couldn't blame him. What was going on the screen was the absolute worst thing I have ever watched. I had considered walking out of the club room many times because it was just so... Ugh. Manga and webcomics took my time. There was like a semester of college where I was like doing homework and I'm like, you know what? Right now, because I'm bored and I don't have anything else going on, this seems like a really good time to catch up on One Piece. So I went from...
You're one of us now.
Which episode was it? It was when the 4Kids dub ended. Immediately after Skypiea. Because like we didn't have Funimation dub at the time. I don't think Funimation did a dub of One Piece until like later 2000s. So we were stuck with 4Kids. The 4Kids dub is horrendous, by the way, if you haven't seen it. There's like some of them that did an okay job, but for the most part it was so bad. But I remember watching One Piece as a kid and I'm like, you know what? I got nothing to do. I'll just sit down and I'll watch this. And I watched from... It was like episode 200 or something like that. I watched from the Water 7 arc, or episode 200 for non-One Piece enjoyers. Somewhere around there, I don't remember. All the way up until after the war happened. And I watched that in like a week. Just a week of binging between doing homework, and I was like, what day is it? How long have I been watching One Piece? I didn't regret any of it, by the way. Where I left off on was like some of the best One Piece stuff they had come out with. But like time just like evaporated from me. One minute I was doing my homework and getting ready for a test, and the next minute the test had like come and gone and I was still watching One Piece.
Now. You're one of us.
Why are 27? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Is this some kind of math equation? Listen, I'm done with college. I don't want to go back. You are 27 years old. No, I am not.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what my about says? I need to update that. I am almost in the dirty 30s. Could have sworn I took my age off of my abouts. Doesn't really matter though. I don't really care. I remember though, just like getting done with school and then going into my room and watching Toonami. Don't be shy. I'm not shy. I'm just not 27.
Now.
Like, it's factually incorrect. There was Toonami when I was a kid, and then, like, there was some mystical cable channel that I don't remember the name of. It was like Colors TV or something like that. It was... Age is just a number. But for most things, that is absolutely correct. And some other things, it's very crungo, very cringe.
You're one of us now.
But yeah, I don't feel my age, if you know what I mean. I feel like I just finished college, and that's probably a good thing. I don't feel my body decaying. I just like see my birthday coming up and it's like, oh yeah, I'm this year's old.
Now.
Although my age becomes very apparent when I start talking to my nieces and nephews. It's just like, Uncle John, have you seen The Gritty? And it's like, the what? What is that? And the same time, it's your level. That's a fun way to think about it. On my gravestone, it's gonna be like, couldn't even reach level 100, noob. Although, I don't know. Most of my family seems to be long-lived. Maybe I too will be long-lived. My grandma... I think my grandma's 101. She's very old. That's not a nice thing to say. She's a high level, as we have discussed. She's a very high level right now. My grandpa was very healthy and in his 90s when he passed, but, well, he was healthy until he got colon cancer. But he lived a long life. Uncle. Yeah, I've been an uncle for a long time. I've been an uncle for a long, long time. I was an uncle before I was even an adult. I now have a nephew. I have a nephew that's like almost a teenager now. Hope you have a long life and good. Thank you very much. I hope you have a long and good life too. You know what, chat room? I hope you all have a good life and a long life. How's that make you feel, huh? It's always weird, like, thinking back on aspects of your life. Because, like, for most people, it's just like, well, I'm assuming it's this way for most people. It's like, they'll think back, it's like, oh my god, when I was a kid, I went to, like, the caves or something, the Arkansas caves, and me and my dad went spelunking or something like that. Or we went to the beach and went surfing. And then, like, I'm just thinking back on my past, and my brain instantly went to this time I was camping and I pitched my tent over a stump and I couldn't sleep. I have very riveting childhood memories. And that's not all. Little John went camping a second time. You'll never guess what he pitched his tent over again. You got it, another stump. Every time I went camping and I had to pitch a tent, something went terribly wrong. 2 times, it was a stump. 1 time, a tent had a hole in it, and we wake up and we see a assembly line of raccoons stealing our food. It was so freaking funny. I mean, it wasn't funny that they were getting inside of our tent, but we woke up, we heard something, we stepped outside, we shined a flashlight, and there was like 5 raccoons just staring at us in a line, waiting to get into the hole to steal our stuff. Every single time I have gone camping, something has happened that was just terribly wrong. In that same camping trip with the raccoons, we were gathering firewood, like to make s'mores or whatever we were doing. It was either s'mores or hot dogs. But anyway, we went deep into the woods, and I picked up a stick next to a log, and I guess there was a wasp or some kind of hornet that was trying to build its nest near the log, and it was real angry. It was very mad. How? This is the 4th time I have tried to scout this at a 75% chance, and it keeps messing up. Anyway, I grabbed that stick. I see a big, giant black dot emerging and slowly rising above the log. And at that point, I understood. I'm like, oh no. It lunged at me. I dodged, and then I started sprinting back to the campground. And all of my friends said they see me, and then they see a giant black dot following me. And instead of helping me, they just laughed. Like, I got back with like a giant bundle of sticks in my arms, and I threw it onto the pile and just kept running down a hill. That was one weird camping trip, now that I'm thinking about it. Another thing that happened was like, we were all just doing like little competitions to like pass the time, and we dared our friend to like roll down this giant grass hill. He does it, he lays out on the grass, gets to the top, rolls all the way to the bottom, and then he like sprints up the hill, and that was the day he discovered he was allergic to grass. He went down the hill, pale white. He came up the hill, blotchy and red. He was miserable for the rest of the day. He had to take like multiple showers, and he like couldn't sleep because he was so itchy. Felt kind of bad. Hello? Hello? Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. Fromage frais. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting another one. I'm not getting another one. I probably have 2 in my inventory. I just need to leave. Leave me alone. So like I'm multi-streaming at the moment, and I think OBS doesn't quite understand how to handle that. Because I'm looking at the drop frames, and even though my stream is doing all right, doesn't look like it's lagging or anything. It says I've dropped 100,000 frames. Zoinks, dude. Yo, Hubilat, thanks for the follow, dude.
Now.
Do do ba 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 da bow.
You're one of us now.
You're one of us now. Do, do. Here you are. I don't know how I managed to miss this every single time I went here. $300 bucks. I did all that for $300. Yo, hang on a second. Hang on now. We got one buff and debuff at the same time. I wasn't paying attention. Like, I think one of my people has like instant ping or something like that. And like that increases my magic. I didn't see what the debuff was. Not that it matters too much. Oh wait, no, it went away. No! I kind of need that thing to come back. Kind of need that snowman to come back. There you are.
Now. You're one of us.
This is,
now.
despite this being an early game level, my first time seeing this organically. I just zoomed through because I wanted to craft monsters quickly. Excellent, a second one.
Yeah.
Why do I keep failing 60s and above?
Now.
Starting to feel like I'm playing XCOM. Although I can't even like... XCOM was bad, but the worst thing that ever happened to me was when I played Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. That was terrible. I got all the way to the final boss without any of my units dying. Get to the final boss. Do really good.
Yeah.
Take Garcia the Axe User up to the final boss. He has a 98% chance to hit him. He misses, then the boss's turn comes up. The boss has a 2% chance to crit me, and he crits me. And my guy died. I'm still salty about that. I'm still mad about that. There's some things you just don't get over. That was one of them.
Now.
Oh shoot, I hope it's not the end of winter. I actually need to go back to the first
One
zone.
of us now.
Oh. I need you. Please don't put up a fight. Oh, I probably already got a couple. Dang, dude. Not a big deal then. The debuff was called... Oh. Was that the one that stuns? Or maybe it was like spell move or something like that. Okay, I need to stop delaying this. I need to go back to the first zone because I'm pretty sure there's like... There's probably another place to get these, but I don't remember where it is. It's these blue hedgehogs. Also these things.
Now.
If people are watching this stream and are very confused by what's going on, I'm essentially just grabbing as many monsters as I can, going into a mid-tier area, leveling them up a little bit, and just fusing as high up as I can go at the moment. Realistically, with the stuff that I have right now, I can probably make an S rank monster, but that would take so long. And I don't even remember the proper steps to do it.
You're one of us now.
I have to make like 2 Aegises and an Uber killing machine, and I don't even remember how to do either of those. And possibly I could make an A-rank slime healer. I don't remember if I needed 2 metal slimes or just the one.
Now.
It's a squid kid. In
Yeah. You're one of us now.
boop 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 boop.
Now.
I wonder how good Dragon Quest XI is. I keep hearing like high praises for it, but I've never been really into the Dragon Quest series, except for Dragon Quests like 1, 2, and 3. I remember this sucked. I went to a doctor's office when I was a kid with my mom and my brothers and sisters, and I was playing the collection on the Game Boy Color, and I left the game on my seat because the doctor called me in. I go back, someone had stolen it. Like everybody saw I was like there playing the game, and just someone walked up and yoinked it. Nobody said anything. I'm still sad about that. What kind of a nerd just steals a Game Boy Color from a kid? What What's even worse was that it wasn't a Game Boy Color. It was a Game Boy Advance. I was using a Game Boy Advance to play the Game Boy Color game because that's what the Dragon Quest collection was on. And
Now.
it wasn't just a Game Boy Advance. It was a limited edition Golden Pikachu Game Boy Advance. So that like really sucked. I remember me and my little sister got one, or maybe it was my older sister. In either case, we both got one. I think she still has hers. It was a heckin' sweet looking Pikachu thing though. It had like little arts of like, nerds don't have morals. You're right. Speaking of no morals, if you have your Twitch Prime today, consider dropping it in twitch.tv/JohnnyBoy. That's the end of that. You don't have to subscribe. I was just doing it for the bit. It was for the bit. Don't leave. Look at these bats huddling for warmth. In the sky. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba. That was a fun time. See you soon. Thanks for stopping by. Had a good chat. Hopefully I'll be doing this a lot more. Hopefully my internet can handle it. Bury you in the dark.
Zoom.
Bum 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 bum. Oh, there you are, a heckin' mechanical heckin' bird.
Yeah.
Oh no, I still have some in my inventory. Not Accelerata. I'm not expecting it, but is that... Oh. Wait, how am I supposed to get to that? Am I just supposed to drop onto it? Guess so. Oh boy, the Slime Knights. Insta-bounce. I need to look at his skill. I don't know what's causing him to get all these buffs. Yeah, it might have been the cannon that I didn't have. Speaking of, I wonder if, I don't remember if it was a giant metal slime I needed or just a regular metal slime to mix together with the Slime Knights to make a, whatever you call it, Slime Knight? Metal Slime Knight? I don't know why that was so hard for me to think of.
Yeah.
Now, one of us now. I knew it. How does he do it? How does he do it? This guy's predicting the future. Give me a good egg. Gold, please. Oh, no, that's just a regular egg. Dude! Hog chat, that's a rare one. you can only find those in eggs. And that's a key component to making Rating X Dragon. Which I only found out about a couple days ago.
Now.
I also found out that there's apparently a burger slime because Dragon Quest did a collaboration with McDonald's. So strange. Okay, is that everything? I probably have 2 birds, 2 clown tornadoes. I might not have cannons. Should probably walk up to a cannon and see. Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
I hate that I do this, but every single time I can make a pun with a name. Usually do. I'm the type of guy in Pokemon. Whenever I catch a Ghastly, I name him Rick Ghastly. Same thing with Noomels. Call those Gabe Noomal. I have 2 naming schemes. The first is puns, and if puns can't be had, it's noises. I remember, like, this happened recently whenever the Pokemon Pearl remake came out. It was like Shining Pearl or something like that. I was playing it with my nieces and nephews, and I was just like showing them a bunch of stuff. Because like I never played Platinum Pearl or Diamond growing up. Like I had missed it because I think it was like right around. No, I think I just didn't buy it. Maybe it was around the time I was getting ready to go to college.
Now.
But I skipped that one. I did end up playing like Black and White and stuff like that. I don't know why I skipped Platinum and Pearl and whatever. But I was like showing my nieces and nephews all the Pokemon I had caught and like what I was doing with them. And my niece noticed that I had caught a dragon. It was a Udra, I think. The slimy dragon. It was some kind of something, and I had named it like Goomy or something like that. I'm just like, what the frick do I call this thing? Goomy. And I'm like, yeah, that works. So I call it Goomy, and I'm just like playing and like asking my nieces and nephews what I should do in the game. And a couple days later, I get a call from my sister, and we were just like talking and like she's like telling me about like my niece like getting stuffed animals and like naming them things, and then she tells me she named most of the stuffed animals normal stuff like Barry or Samantha or something like that, but then she called this lizard that she had Goomy, and I don't know where it came from. And I'm just laughing because it came from me. I'm like, oh no, have I influenced the child badly? I'm glad my niece liked it. I thought it was a pretty good name.
Yeah.
Goomy the stuffed lizard. It is funny, like, seeing her come by in my house with a different stuffed animal, and I have to ask her what the stuffed animal's name is because I'm genuinely curious. She's gotta have, like, near 100 at this point. Comes up with names for every single one of them, and I'm just wondering at what point she like runs out of names to call these things. She might have to employ the Johnny Boy naming system. I personally am a fan of Kasplork. If she ever needs names for stuffed animals, I'm there.
Zoom.
You guys gonna put up a struggle? Can I just grab a couple of you without you causing too much problems?
Now.
Ah, it's gonna be like that. Do I already have one in my inventory? Is that what the problem is?
Zoom.
Zoom! It's spring, right? Okay. We need to kill a couple of bears. We need to murder a couple of bears. These suckers give me experience like nobody's business, and I have a couple of weak monsters that I need to pump to 10. Also, maybe a piece of grass. I don't remember if I have one of these guys in my inventory or not.
Yeah.
Oh, I probably do. Oof. They're angry. I'm actually shocked they lived the cold breath. Must have been real close. Winnie the Pooh, where are you? Oh, I need a Doge. I think. Please, don't kill it. Oh my god, my... I knew he was gonna do that. I knew the Rhino was going to, like, Sky Split or whatever that attack is. Yeah, no, just keep bumping into this. Doot doot. There you are. You son of a gun. Once we defeat this thing, we are going to go back into the building and promptly fuse. Very nice. Okay, back to the building. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no. Actually, nope, I lied. I lied. There's actually somewhere I need to go. I completely forgot about this area.
Zoom.
It's also incredibly fast. There's only 3 monsters here. Only 3 monsters here, and they happen to let me fuse into some good stuff. Yes, that was English. Yes, that is also my native language. Oh my god, I had it on auto battle. No! You know, hopping up those stairs made me remember a childhood moment. I was with my friends one time, and my brothers and we all ran up the stairs the same way. We would walk down the stairs like normal people, just kind of like one foot over to the other and whatnot, but running up the stairs was very different. We like ran up the stairs on all fours. Because it felt faster to do. It genuinely did, just like running up the stairs like a freaking dog. Some kind of like freaking... We ran up the stairs like monkeys. And the day my friends came over and they saw me do that was the day I realized that our family's a little weird.
Now. You're one of us now.
Gotcha, punk. I got a dimple from a staircase once. I like ran to the stairs, and there was like a piece of a rug in my basement. My foot touched it, I slid directly into my staircase, slammed my cheek on it. It hurt a lot. A couple days later, I had noticed that a dimple had just formed there.
Yeah.
My sisters and my mom were just like, "Oh, the dimple's kind of cute," and I'm just thinking, how do I keep getting permanent dimples from like things around the house? Because that wasn't the first time my face dimpled from me getting hit somewhere. My sister, when we were kids, threw a plastic teacup in my eyebrow, and I still have a dimple from it. If I like raise my eyebrows in surprise, you'll just see a large crease in the middle of it. And then there was just me being stupid. I'm like at my friend's house, and I'm like, "Hey, why don't we grab a blanket and sled down your stairs?" That was the day I learned that if you're gonna sled downstairs, maybe use a sheet or something. Possibly something flat like a mattress. Because like, we got down 2 steps fine, and then the steps afterwards, the blanket flipped over on us, wrapped around us, and we just rolled down the stairs.
Now.
It was freaking funny though. It just went like, "We are," and then we slam into the wall. Okay, that should do her.
Zoom.
Now we fuse Frizzles. in the sky. Bum 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 bum. I got that stupid song stuck in my head because I've been watching like
Good to see.
AI SpongeBob characters singing songs. I don't know why Plankton has a voice for metal, but he sure does. Some of those AI stuff are surprisingly well done. It's always funny to see it. Yep, Metal Slime Knight. I knew it. I knew it. That Milan was a troublemaker from the start. Yo! That's cool to see. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the f is Gripevine? Hey, oh! This is why we grab monsters, chat. This is why we grab monsters. Also, what is this? King Jester Slime? Ah. Let's see. We're just gonna ignore that for now. Hello, Mario. Please, I have never seen this thing before in my life and would like to figure out what it turns into. I've always liked games that just let me slam things together to create an entirely new thing. That's part of the reason why I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. It doesn't make sense and I love it. Persona also does that for me. But yeah, I don't know about you guys. But I definitely think we should be making these 4 things. And is there any other? Nope. Don't bother with that. This probably is fine. I don't think I've seen another one. Yeah, we can do that. And you. And. Oh god. I made a huge uh-oh. I made a big whoopsie doodle, chat. I needed to dump that thing into like fizz aficionado or crack aficionado. Just a fancy way to say a drug addict. Chili receptionist, this is new. Chili breath. I don't think I want this. It doesn't sound good. I'll just take these 2 in this. We'll just keep it simple and clean. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. I wish instead of bringing me back to the filter, you just let me do this. What the heck? What the F? Sunset Sultan. Oh, it's you. I think the one I was thinking of is purple, but I haven't seen you yet, so that's cool. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. give you boost 2, Sizz Aficionado, and agility booster. Because why not? Why not? Shoot, dude. I'm gonna have to go get more cats. It's nice that I'm being able to use them to make new things. But also, I kind of needed those for a different fusion I was thinking of. Alright, enough messing around. Time to see what this thing is. Chloe Slasher. Sure. Hang on now. Is there anything in this that I want? Outrageous electrical damage on everybody based on level, or damages all enemies. Highly effective. We'll go with Duelist. Devil's Advocate. See, I know from my dragon that Sandy Sai is pretty decent. I don't... Blowy Slasher. No, I think we just try Devil's Advocate, see where that takes us. I can always remake this if I need to. Okay, now we do the dragon. Kind of excited with this one. Oh my god, dude! This thing looks sick! And it's a mix attacker? Don't mind if I do. Refrigerator. This is a tough choice. I really like the breathing because it like... Ooh. The only problem with breathing, even though it hits everything, is that its damage like doesn't scale properly with stats or something like that. Or it has something to do with HP, I don't remember. People are still trying to figure things out with this game. Dimus, thank you for the follow. I think maybe it's time to say goodbye to breathing, unfortunately. Alright, goodbye, breather. What's nice is that I think we can, like, we get those 100 points from, like, the half breathing that we had. And we can immediately dump those into one of the spell casting things. I think maybe we dump it in the refrigerator. Zam's cool and all, but I would really like to see what Ice Age is all about. And I'm not talking about the DreamWorks movie. Yuck. I do like Ice Age. I don't know what it is with DreamWorks and like making like the first movie really good and then the sequel for some reason better. Like they did it with Shrek. They did it with the Puss in Boots movie that came out. They did it with Ice Age. I'm sure there was something else, but I can't remember. It's just funny how that's consistently happening. We'll make you a good knight. Or... let me think. Bridge Aficionado. And we'll make you a booster. Empath. Oh my god! Dude! You're a healer! You're a healer, Harry. Finally! Something that can heal. If this thing can mix with my Shadow King slime, I'm set for life, baby. Wait, I'm sorry. The tree is called Empath, and I'm seeing Giga Gash and Magic Burst at the bottom. My definition of the English language could be a little skewed here, but those seem like devastating attacks. And I don't think an empath would necessarily want those skills, but who am I to say? Who am I to say? I think agility booster instead of HP booster. Goodbye, Metal Slime. It was nice knowing you. I might actually put this in my party in reserves. So we're gonna give you a name. Aren't you lucky? Aren't you lucky, my friend? You, sir, have been named by Johnny Boy, world's most okay namer. And here's the last one. These two. Okay, well, what do you have? You have Agility Booster 2, Zam Aficionado. Well, these are probably all the things that I'm going to be. Like, we're just gonna pump Zam Aficionado up to 100 because that's gonna, realistically, unless I'm absolutely insane, that should bump it to its next tier spell. And then I doubt it, but if we do defense booster 1 high enough, it might upgrade it to its second tier. I don't think it will, but it's worth a shot. I'm realistically not going to get any of the puppet skills, so why not? Yep, Zam Virtuoso. Now we can get Kazami. Wow. Enigma, what do you got? Kamikaze, already don't want this. Already, I can tell you, don't want it, not a fan. Ability booster, defense booster. Okay, yeah, we'll just make this thing a hard-hitting, fast Zammer. It's a Zammy. Eh. Boop, 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 boop. I miss going to my grandma's house and watching Whammy or Press Your Luck, whatever it was called. It's a whammy. Eh. Like every single time I watched it, like nobody like did anything interesting. It's never like, oh my god, you won the $100,000 prize. It's always boop, 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 boop. You won $10. Would you like to press your luck? Yeah, I'll do that. Boop, 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 boop. Eh. I don't know if it was just like people on the show that were like having horrendous luck, or I just happened to catch every episode where they were terrible. But I swear every time I went to maybe my grandma was watching like the same episode over and over again. That could have been it. Maybe that was the thing that was going on. She just had the same episode on record. She just kept playing it to entertain me. It's a whammy. I need to stop. I need to stop doing that. It's getting old, John. Knock it off. Let's go ahead and get rid of a Boyd. There's Boyds, there's trees. I'll bless all of them till you get verschnicked. Or whatever he said in Robin Hood Man in Tights. Ugh. Breathtaker, absolutely not. Blade Marvin, yep. That's John? That's Blade Maven, not Marvin. I would love to see a skill tree called Blade Marvin, though. Oh boy. I think it would be in our best interest to make a hypothermian. If I remember correctly, we use these things in order to make a sword or something like that to make the C tier ghost. I don't remember. I can make a couple of these things. I already have those. I do need a Wordle or two. These are easy enough to make and get, so... Under child, yep. Yep. Wait, I can make a regular slime? Okay, I should have seen that coming. Yeah, you can make a regular slime as long as the slime is the parent. Alright, where's the behemoth slime? I need that. Behemoth slime. There you are. I can at the very least do lumbering Liz. I don't really need one of those. I can just make another one if I do. Alright, we'll do that then. Goodbye, lumbering Liz. Before we do that though, I'd rather not use the bubble slime if I can avoid it. There is something easier, like say... do heal slime. Regular slime, yep, that works. Regular slime and lumbering Liz, that's exactly what I want. Now I just have to make 2 more of those. And we'll be good to go. And we will be good to go. Wait, Do I already have 3 of these? No, surely I don't. Oh, I see. That's what's going on. No, I have 2 behemoth slimes and 3 different she slimes. Sure. I'm more so just trying to get to the next fusion rather than worry about what this Wordle will have. Likely I'm going to be using this thing to make another behemoth slime, so not that big of an issue. Not that big of an issue. Boo 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 doo boo. There's a good place to farm XP at the beginning of the game on where you can enter the tournament for the second time but keep getting slapped by the dragon monster he has. Let me think. You're at the tournament, right? Do you have access to the next area? I don't remember if they let you go to the next area by that point in the tournament or not. But if not, I would... Honestly, most places are the same as far as grinding, but like, this is my first Monsters game, so I'm kind of a noob. I mean, this is my first Monsters game too, but like, there's also like other things you can do rather than trying to grind up your monsters, such as when I was at the point of the game that you're at, I was kind of underleveled for it, but I had a monster that could like stun people. So I just kept abusing the stun. And that helped me get through it. You're not able to fuse monsters yet, are you? I don't think you would be. I kind of just like zoomed through most of the beginning of the game, so I don't remember exactly what you have access to at that point. If you have access to the volcano area, the Bongo Drongos probably are good monsters. They're like right next to the entrance of the cave. Just fight as many of those as you can. Like, specifically, this is just for if you're trying to grind XP. What I would personally recommend, get a healer, a dedicated healer. It helps out tremendously. Like, slimes are surprisingly good supports. Boo doo boo. Like, if you just want to cheese it, grab a couple of healers and grab like some high damage dealers. Like, your starting monster would probably be decent as far as damage is concerned. But in the beginning area, the little dragon monster actually isn't that bad. There's also the squid. The squid does healing and magic damage. Need to make a couple more of these things. Speaking of bongos, I needed this for something, but I can't remember what. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Although I'm pretty sure if I just look at my monsters, I know what the fusion is. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Wanted to make a couple of these guys. All right. I think I am about finished fusing. And also... Honestly, it's getting close to the time I need to leave. I think it is about time we start wrapping this up. Fun little monster gathering stream. Why did she go over to that? So annoying, dude. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna call the stream here. This is just kind of a... I mean, I guess I call it an actual stream, but I was more so just testing to see if the internet would handle this or not. It seems okay. I'm a little bit concerned about some of the things my software is telling me. But I'll just have to watch the stream back and see if it was that bad. At any rate, thank you all for watching. The next stream will probably be a regular game I play. But who knows? I might try something different. Thinking about trying Ironmon a bit. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to this and do another monster catching stream because I'm addicted to this game and I can't quit it. But at any rate, chat, I'm tired. I need to decide if I'm gonna leave or if I'm just gonna sleep. So I will catch you all probably tomorrow or later tonight. I'm not sure which. Goodbye.